Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Isabel Carcellar, the representative of our group in our Systems Engineering class. I am an undergraduate from Ochoa University, taking up the Industrial Engineering program. And I'm here to present to you our paper, which is the Service Model Augmentations for Improving Company Management Systems of Corregidor in. To start, I'm going to give you a little background about the service industry in the Philippines. Service industry is a business or commerce that is part of the economy that creates services rather than tangible products. The service industry has been one of the strongest and fast-growing sectors of the Philippine economy that grows by an average of 6.3% on its gross value added contribution from 2000 to 2014. It has a lot of branches that contributes to its sector as it continues to grow and develop. Some of the examples that branch out of service industry are information technology, media, travel, wellness, hospitality, and etc. The revealed comparative advantage, or the RCA data, shows that information technology and travel and hospitality has the highest growing competitiveness between the other branches in the service industry in the Philippines. This may indicate that both information technology and travel and hospitality may have a comparative advantage between other countries in the world. For the branch of information technology, the boom of this industry is because of the innumerable employment opportunities it provides for the Filipino people, including tech jobs. The demand for IT support, for example, calls, internet usage, and maintenance, is significantly increasing each year and is becoming more popular. Business process outsourcing, or the BPOs, is one of the country's leading generators of income. On the other hand, the rise in travel and hospitality industry is because of the increase in tourism campaigns and improvements on accessibility and lodging on different tourist sites in the Philippines. Also in the Philippines, the booming tourism industry is prompting more investments in the hospitality sector since foreign tourist arrivals grew by 7.6% in the first quarter of 2019. Also, Filipinos are valued as a strong market for the industry with 60 million domestic trips made by locals every year. With the booming service industry in the Philippines, let me now give you a short background of Corregidor Inn. Corregidor Inn is situated in Corregidor Island in Cavite City. As you can see in this video, it is a tadpole-shaped island in between two major cities. It entails so much history as it served as a focal point for the naval defenses during World War II. Inside Corregidor Island, these are the rich sceneries that will greet each tourist. During World War II, Corregidor has historically been fortified with coastal artillery to defend the entrance of Manila Bay and Manila from the attacks by enemy warships. Corregidor played an important role during the invasion and liberation of the Philippines from the Japanese forces. Till this day, all of these has been preserved for tourists to appreciate the history of the island. This is an image of Corregidor Inn. As a quaint boutique hotel, Corregidor Inn is nicely nestled within the lush green tropics of the island and its rich history. Corregidor Inn is the only place to stay in Corregidor Island. This said, all tourists who wants to stay in the island has only one option, which is Corregidor Inn. Us researchers had the opportunity to meet up with their manager and discuss about the current operations and the problems of Corregidor Inn that they are facing today. With the data that were given to us, we have observed a huge decline in the number of visitors who check in the hotel per year. This is the table for the computation of the total opportunity loss of Corregidor Inn during 2019. We only computed for the month of January to May since the influx of customers are seasonal and these are the peak months of the inn. It can be observed that the month of May has the lowest total opportunity loss. The total opportunity loss for the month of January to May is 17,205,000 pesos. We have three objectives for this study. First, that it aims to evaluate the current operations in the Corregidor Inn. Second is to identify the complaints of each customer and analyze its root causes. Third is to reduce the number of opportunity loss of Corregidor Inn by at least 20%. Due to the nature of the problem, a more extensive focus is given to factors that can be managed, such as poor management system, instead of external factors such as the effect of seasonal weather. With the service industry booming in the Philippines to this date, and Corridor Inn located at one of the hottest tourist spots in the country, we have one question. Why are the influx of customers in Corridor Inn decreasing each year? We have gathered survey questionnaires from the company and categorized these survey questions and complaints with the following: staff, room maintenance, service, food and beverages, amenities, and recurring visitors. From the data that was provided, we used a scatter plot for our regression analysis. It can be observed that with all types of survey question categories, the highest among the answers are there either dissatisfied or somewhat satisfied with the services. A Pareto chart is accomplished to visualize the areas that should be focused to achieve a great improvement. By using a Pareto chart, it is identified that the major complaints of the customers are the hotel's room maintenance and its food and beverages. Room maintenance and food and beverages will solve around 44% of the dissatisfactory rate of the customers. The stream diagnostic chart is another organizational tool to help aid causal analysis for the company. This chart is divided into 4 categories: organizational arrangement, social factors, technology, and physical setting. Boxes refer as the problem statements, and arrow lines refer to as the cause and effect relationships of these problem statements. The core problem that has the most outgoing arrows is the problem pertaining to the poor management system of Corridor Inn. The opportunity loss that was incurred by the company is identified as the symptom of all problems since it has the most arrows coming in. For our decision analysis, we used 3 alternatives to improve the management system of Corridor Inn. We used a cost-benefit analysis for this study. The first alternative is to improve Inn's accommodation. The total cost-benefit ratio for this is 5.965. The second alternative is to offer exciting packages and retreats. The total cost-benefit ratio for this is 4.286. The last alternative, and what we consider as the best alternative, is to update technology toolbox by adopting hotel management systems in their inn. The total cost-benefit ratio for this is 29.570. From our analysis, we have concluded that we have 3 plans of actions to increase the number of customers in Corregidor Inn. First is to acquire and implement hotel management systems. Second is to improve employee skills through proper training and the introduction of standard operating procedures. Third is to acquire better and less outdated room amenities. We made a standard operating procedures for food and beverages and room maintenance. For our policy statements for food and beverages, it is divided into 2 categories. First is for food hygiene standards, and second is for taking orders. For the policy statements for room maintenance, it is divided into 3 categories: for the rooms for check-in, for the occupied rooms, and the rooms for check-out. Since most of the data that was given to us are based on complaints, we wanted to focus on the implementation of hotel management systems. A hotel management system is a software that simplifies hotel operations by automating them. So if the system is automized, there is more time to concentrate on their services. We have observed that there was no proper system in their inn, and the system that they were using for check-ins, bookings, and billings was too old and too outdated. This is the sample interface of a hotel management system. It has all the features from employees, attendants, guests, check-ins, check-outs, reservations, room service, restaurant POS, and laundry billings. These are a few benefits of acquiring hotel management systems. First, it has an efficiency-oriented solution. It can eliminate time-consuming tasks in a hotel's workflow. Second, it has a transparency-based communication. It gives a clear communication between different departments. Third, it has channels of distribution. It can advertise to different travel agents or third-party channels. Fourth, it has a sophisticated revenue tactics. It has a tracking of the company's KPIs. Fifth, it has streamlined check-ins and check-outs, bookings and billings. You can check in and check out easier with hotel management systems. And last is that it has real-time monitoring, which gives flexible remote access everywhere. By means of addressing the complaints on room maintenance and food and beverages, with a confidence level of 95%, we have solved 39 out of 63 or 61% of the total complaints. Through the implementation of the plan of action, there is an expected estimated increase in the influx of customers in Corregidor Inn. This increase would then accumulate a total increase in revenue of about 3,580,500 pesos. Acquiring new and precise technology in today's generation should always be a preference in businesses, especially in the service industry. Let me end with a quote by Volker Grasmock saying, "The ultimate promise of technology is to make us master of a world that we command by the push of a button." Technology is a tool that does not only help people in their everyday lives, but has a huge impact in businesses as well. The goal is to use this change efficiently and effectively to further develop and evolve in today's era. Thank you and have a great day.